I'll never forget the smell because you could smell it as you were walking up. It hit the back of your throat. The Royal Military Police captain came up to us and asked us, did we want to see a padre? Because we were the first people to find dead bodies whilst we was on tour, and it could maybe affect us at a later stage. I declined this because at the time I didn't think any need to speak to anyone about what I'd seen. I left Bosnia and returned to Bulford, and I left Bulford shortly to join Civilian Street. I found out that one of the lads that we was on tour with had died on a road accident. We was at the funeral, and all I could picture was old age pensioners with yellow crosses on their foreheads. I just kept seeing, they weren't there, but I kept seeing them. And the smell, I could smell stuff and there was no smell there. I could hear crying, I could hear people begging for help, and I couldn't get the noises out of my head. I didn't go to any doctors because I didn't know what they could do for me. And even though I was crying for help, it just seemed that no one was listening to me. I thought drink was my solace. My coping mechanisms were to buy a bottle of red wine, and by the time I finished it, I'd be asleep, and that I'd have nothing to worry about until the next day. I then found that drink was not enough, and I begged the doctors to help me, and all the doctors could do was give me antidepressants. I think what the MOD fail really on is that there's no liaison, there's no communication. And what's frightening, especially now because my quality of life is back, is that if it wasn't for the doctor finding out on the 20th or 30th visit that someone could help me, I'd be dead or in a prison. There's thousands of people like me, thousands of service people that have not adapted to Civilian Street, thousands of service people that marriages are broken down, encountering debt, turning to drink and drugs, and then to prison sentences. And all this can be avoided if the government and the Ministry of Defence and your local regiments could get together and put some package together, and when you leave the forces, you're fully aware that if you do meet any problems in life, you're not alone.